I am talking with the 13th overall selection from the 2019 WHL draft. That is Grayden Siepmann. Grayden, how has the start of your season been?
It's been great so far. I love all the coaches, trainers, players. We're all getting along pretty well on the team. And, we've been pretty lucky to play 5 or 6 games so far, which is awesome to get back into it.
Yeah, you're back with Yale Hockey Academy. You've been there for the past several years now. I'm sure you're with a group of players that you've been with for a long time. And, you're coming into your second year in the U18 AAA League. Obviously, you'd be with the Calgary Hitmen if there was a Western Hockey League season, but we won't get started till January. How do you think you've grown as a player from last year to this year?
Yeah, our coach, Mark Hollick, he's been doing a great job so far. He's been putting us through good drills, and we've been working on defensive part of our games, which is one thing I need to work on. So it's been great.
A defenseman working on a defensive game. That's what I always love
Yeah.
to hear. A little bit of a riverboat gambler, but that leads me to my next question. Can you describe the type of player that you are?
Yeah, I'd say I'm an offensive defenseman who likes to move pucks up quick and join the rush, or I can use my skating ability to either lead the rush and get it in the offensive zone as soon as possible.
Well, last season you got your first opportunity to go to a Western Hockey League training camp with the Calgary Hitmen. What was that experience like, and what did you take away from it when you headed back to Yale Hockey Academy?
Yeah, I was a little nervous at first, but I knew a couple guys there from getting drafted from the last 2 years, which made me feel more comfortable. And the coaching staff and players on the team, brought me in, and yeah, it was good.
And you got your first taste of what it would be like to actually play in the Western Hockey League, a couple exhibition games underneath your belt. This season, as you head to training camp, what do you think you need to do to make the Hitmen this season?
I think I need to make a good first impression on the scouts and the GM and coaches. So maybe score a goal in training camp that catch their eyes, or yeah, I just need to stick with my game too. And yeah.
And for yourself, you're coming into this year. It's a tough year to be a 16-year-old in the Western Hockey League. When you were at that training camp last year, were there any defensemen on that team that you looked up to or kind of helped you just kind of navigate what it's like to be at a Western Hockey League training camp that you're going to lean on this year once you get to the Hitmen?
Yeah, I thought Vandalise was good. He taught me a lot of stuff, and we were D partners for a bit of the games and stuff. So he was guiding me through the camp, which was awesome.
Yeah, you need those types of players, especially the older players to help you through the process because believe it or not, in a blink of an eye, you're going to be 19, 20, either off to a pro camp or coming back to the Western Hockey League. It goes by so quickly. So I hope you're enjoying it and you're getting ready for the start of the season. But let's move away from the hockey. There's a lot more to life than hockey. And I'm sure for yourself, you've got a lot of interests outside of the rink. And we'll start with, is there a favorite movie or TV show you're coming back to right now during the COVID-19 era?
Well, I'm just finishing up Prison Break for the second time, rewatching that. And yeah, I'd say Prison Break and Last Chance U are my favorite Netflix series.
Do you have a favorite band or musician?
Um, I like Polo G and AC/DC, I guess.
Wow, those could not be two of the more different genres of music right there.
Yeah.
And do you have a favorite rink you like to play at?
I like ARC here in Abbotsford, as well as Langley Event Center in Langley. I like those two rinks playing.
Yeah, I mean, the Langley Event Center, beautiful rink, a rink that you might have to get used to playing in every now and then in the Western League. And then my last question for you, what's your favorite thing to do away from the rink? Do you have a hobby, an instrument you like to do, or is there something that takes your mind off the game?
Yeah, I like to golf as well as I like to cook at home. So I'm a pretty good cook.
Oh, you're a good cook. This is interesting. I
Yeah.
haven't had a player who said he's a good cook yet. What do you like to cook, or what's your staple meal to make?
Honestly, it's something different every day, but this week I plan on trying to make beef Wellington, Gordon Ramsay's go-to meal. So that's gonna be a challenge, but yeah.
That's awesome, man. That's really cool that you've started to cook and you're actually challenging yourself like that. I think it bodes well for you as you move forward in your life, as you're going to move away from home here pretty quick. But Grayden, thank you so much for taking time out of your day. Have a great weekend, and I really enjoyed talking to you.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Zach.